they were big. He proceeded to play an hour of #1 records. Oh, and then he played The Freak and Good Times.
Right on.
Anyway,
Prince.
yes,
You worked with Prince?
quite a few times. Well, a few times, yes.
I would love to know about Prince.
They were all amazing. So I'm not going to talk about the time I hired him, but that was still, that was still working with him. But the first time I played with him was here in London at some little joint in Camden.
Little Palace.
Yeah, I guess. You know better than me. But I remember walking into this smoky joint, and blah, 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 and I walk in and all I hear is Prince go, something like, "Oh my God, Nile Rodgers. Now this man has the funk." Now he was playing guitar, he and Ron Wood. And I walk up on stage, he gives me the guitar and he sits down on the keyboards and he starts calling out like R&B tunes. And poor Woody, who is a sweetheart, didn't know any of these songs. So Prince and I are like all into it, but meanwhile, all I hear on the other side is blink, 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 blink. Woody's looking for the key and looking for the groove. And I don't know what song we finished, but we finished the first song and I said, "Yo, I think you should sit down now." That was all cool. It was all love because we were having the time of our lives. So Ron sits down and then Prince and I don't even know how long we played. But the next day I bought every rose, I think, in London and said, "Do they have purple roses?" And I don't know whether the woman said yes or no, but I said, "Well, fucking spray paint them." And he told me that when he got back to his room, it was like filled to the like thousands of purple roses. Oh, really? I guess I went overboard. I was so happy with that jam. So that was what I was doing. I think either Wild Boys or Notorious. So years later, we're playing down in Turks and Caicos where I have a home. And so Prince has a home there too, because when he found out that I was building a recording studio, he said, "Really? Okay, I'm gonna move to Turks and Caicos." Now, I never built the recording studio, I built a little writer's room. Now I am actually doing it. But Prince moved down there, so we're doing a concert, and Prince happens to be on the island while we're on the island. So he comes over and he says, "Yo, Nile, can I play Let's Dance with you guys?" I was like going, "Can you?" "Hell yes, of course, bro, come on." Sets up all of his gear, blah, 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 it's right next to mine. We get out there, we're playing now, there's about 300 people, all the guests that are there. We're playing, it's New Year's Eve, we're having the time of our lives. We get to the middle of the show where we do Let's Dance. I say, "Ladies and gentlemen, a really great friend of mine and a really great artist, Prince." And we go into the song. Ba, ah, 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 ba, din, din, din. Time for Stevie Ray's solo to come. No Prince. We get to that part, no Prince. We keep the song going, no Prince. We finish the song, and I see him running away. I'm like, what the hell? After we set up, we have a whole plan, he runs away. So, a year later, we're playing in New Orleans at the Essence Festival. 70,000 people. He says to me, "Hey, Nile, can I come out and play Let's Dance with you?" "Of course, Prince, can you? Sure, come on out." But I'm not falling for it this time. So we set up his gear, we go into Let's Dance, we play Let's Dance, and we get to the part where we have the whole audience jumping up and down. We go, "Jump, jump, jump, jump." So this is normal for us, and everybody is happy and having a good time. So in the middle of the jump sequence, we hear, sort of like the same thing that I heard when I first heard everybody dance. We hear this roar. And I look to my left, and there's Prince with one hand in the air, jumping up and down. Got his guitar strapped on, he's ready to go. And now the place is going bananas, and we get to the part, "Let's dance." He's soloing his ass off, he's playing. And he's killing it, he's killing it. We're like jamming together, and it was amazing. It was like my heart was flying. And
Amazing.
so we finished the song. My crew is all shocked because they were also with me when he didn't show up. And now my guy is taking pictures of him and all this stuff and shooting video and all, and Prince is really anti that, or at least he was until that night. So I can't help it. I feel like a little child opening my first Christmas present, or my blue suede shoes. And I happened to post a picture of Prince jumping up and down with me doing like this. Post the picture, and I'm waiting for how long it's going to take for him to pull it down. Prince reposts the picture. and this is exactly what it says. No words. And I feel like a gazillion dollars. You have no idea how my heart, this shit was like, wow. He reposted and says, no words. Next thing I know, someone in the audience posts a video of him coming out and jumping up. He doesn't pull it down. He leaves it up. It's there right now. You can go on YouTube and say, Nile Rodgers, Prince, New Orleans, or whatever, and you'll see it. He leaves it up. And next thing you know, we start putting up photos. He leaves them up. And I'm like, holy shit. It's like, he was as proud as I was. He never pulled it down. And what makes me really extremely proud is that to this day, now after he's passed away, the estate, they have power to pull down anything. The estate left it up. Everything that we've posted, they've left up. But meanwhile, they've taken down a lot of other stuff, but they left this up, saying, Prince left it up, we're gonna leave it up. And I never had another encounter with him. I never called him and thanked him. I never did anything because he wound up passing away fairly soon after that event. But it was amazing. This is, when you're a live musician, and everything is about playing, giving back, and sharing, I'm going to try not to cry, but that's the shit I live for. That moment, Prince came out there, and he was just as happy as me. Maybe he was happier. It was like, that's heaven. And those moments, they're fleeting. They just come and they go. And you have to internalize that stuff and just hold it in your heart. Because I was expecting it to be pulled down. It's up there. Certainly what's up there is not the greatest quality because it's somebody 80,000 rows back. But at least she took a picture of the Jumbotron, which is taboo with Prince. So, use the Jumbotron. He wants you looking at him on stage. If he's that big, that's just how big he's going to be. So, but this was our show. And, anyway.
Beautiful story. Beautiful.